This is November the 12th, and this is Algebra 1 test, Unit 3 over inequalities, and this is the multiple choice section. Okay, we've already done the short answer, now we're doing the multiple choice section. If you have any questions during the duration of this test, please raise your hand and get Coach Head's attention. Multiple choice. Identify the letter of the choice that best completes the statement or answers to the question. Number 1. A number added to twice the number is more than 18. A number added to twice the number is more than 18. I put a little arrow here where it says more than, because that's your little key word right there, okay? More than 18. Refer to the inequality chart that I've already given you so you can understand the words that suggest this, the operation that suggests, okay? A number added to twice the number is more than 18. Number 2, 4 times the sum of 7 and twice a number is no more than 9. 4 times the sum of 7 and twice a number is no more than 9. And I've put circles here around the important words. What does sum of mean? Remember, you got to remember what the word sum of means. It suggests something. And then is no more than. Is no more than. Okay? And refer back to that inequalities chart that's been given to you already. Number 3, graph the inequality on a number line. A student must be in at least 6th grade to play high school softball. A student must be in at least 6th grade to play high school softball. And these are real life inequality sentences. The key word here is at least. At least, okay? So we want to make sure, what does at least mean? Is that going to be a closed circle or open circle? And then which way should the line be shaded? Okay. Number 4, there were fewer than 12 students present in ballet class. There were fewer than 12 students present in ballet class. The key word here is fewer than. Use your inequality chart. Again, is this going to be an open circle or closed circle? And then which direction should the line be shaded? Number 5, solve the inequality. Okay, you're just solving the inequality. So number 5, r minus 7 is greater than or equal to 14. We're going to solve for r. Number 6, p plus 7 is less than negative 3. We're solving for p. Okay, so on 5 and 6, we're solving for the inequality. Solving the inequality. Okay, starting with number 7, we're going to solve the inequality. We're going to graph the solution on a number line. Okay, and I put a little hint up here that you really need to pay close attention to and to remember. Remember the inequality Macarena that we did in class that Ms. Hyde taught you? When you multiply, divide by a negative number, when you multiply, divide by a negative number, when you multiply or divide by a negative number, flip the sign. Okay, so remember that little chant in your head from what we did in class. This is going to be useful as you continue through the rest of the multiple choice test. Okay, we're solving for the inequality, then we're going to graph the solution on a number line. So starting with number 7, we have v divided by 2 is less than or equal to 5. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to solve for v. Okay, and then we're going to graph. Now remember, you got to be thinking, is it an open circle or closed circle? And then which way should the line be shaded? Okay, solve for v. Always keep the variable on the left side. That's important. Always keep the variable on the left side, so that'll help you know which way to shade the number line. Okay, so solve for v and then graph it. So you got 2 choices that you're looking at here. Okay, here and the graph, here and the graph, here and the graph, and here and the graph. And make sure you notice that this is A, B, C, D, okay? All of them are like that. A, B, C, D, okay? Number 8, M divided by -6 is less than 9. We're going to solve for M, okay? And remember, on these, how do you get that division there? You got to multiply by the reciprocal, okay? So you remember that? And again, it's A, B, C, and D, and we're looking for when you solve for M and if it's graphed correctly, okay? Remember, is it going to be an open circle, closed circle? And remember the direction that you're shading in your line. That's number 8. Number 9, 4 is greater than J divided by -3 minus 8. Again, we're solving for J, okay? Remember the inequality Macarena, okay? We're solving for J, and then we're making sure that our graph is correct. Number 10, we have 2b plus 4 is less than or equal to -14. We're solving for b, okay? And then once we get that value, we're looking at our graph to make sure that the graph is correct, okay? So match the graph up with your answer, okay? A, B, C, D, okay? Number 11, again, we're solving for D. And what I did, I went in here and put a little note on here that the little empty circle, that means no solution, okay? And hopefully y'all remember that from class. So I want to go ahead and remind you that that meant no solution. And then all numbers is our identity, all numbers identity, so you can remember that. But again, we're in this number 11, we're solving for D. So we have 6 times the sum of D plus 6 is less than 4 times the difference of D minus 6 plus 2D. So you may have to distribute here and then solve for D, okay? And then number 12, you have -5D minus 24 is greater than or equal to -4 times the sum of D plus 6 minus D, okay? And again, you're solving for D here, all right? That's number 11 and 12. Okay, number 13. Grace went to the flea market with $10. She wanted to buy some used DVDs that were priced at $1.50 each, and a desk lamp that was $3. Which inequality represents the greatest number of DVDs she can buy? Let D equal the number of DVDs. Now I've got some things already noted on here, okay? She starts with $10, okay? That's all she has is $10. And she wants to go buy some DVDs that are $1.50 each, and she wants to buy a desk lamp as well. So which inequality represents the greatest number? And I put an arrow here, the greatest number of DVDs she can buy. Let D equal the number of DVDs, okay? So we're going to look at our choices, and we're going to look at which inequality represents this. So she can only spend up to $10, okay? And we want to know how many the greatest number of DVDs she can buy. So you write an inequality using that, okay? Now when you get to 14, it says refer to the previous question, which is number 13. What is the greatest number of DVDs that Grace can buy? Okay, so what's the greatest number of DVDs that Grace can buy? And I put a hint here, solve for D. So whatever you chose up here, we're going to solve it. And then check, okay? So, and then check, all right? So once you solve it, then we want to check these answers and see if it comes out right, all right? And then that'll be your correct answer, okay? And we've done a lot of this in class. Okay, number 15. Alfred needs at least 50 AR points by Christmas break, okay? I think Alfred goes to TCMS. He currently has 27 points. He found a series of books that he likes, and they are each worth 6 points. Which inequality represents how many 6-point books Alfred must read? Let B equal number of AR books. Okay, so he needs at least, here's a key word, at least 50 AR points by Christmas. He already has 27 points, okay? He's found a series of books that he likes, and they're each worth 6 points, okay? So, which inequality best represents how many 6-point books? So we're trying to find out how many 6-point books is he going to have to read to get to 50. Let B equal the number of AR books, okay? So, taking that information, I've highlighted and circled some key things here. Which inequality best represents this problem, okay? Now, once you've done that, number 16 says refer to the previous question, which is number 15. What is the least number of AR books that Alfred needs to read? The least number to get his 50. Okay, all he needs is 50 points. So what's the least number of those 6-point books does he have to read? Hint, solve for B. So whatever you chose, you're going to solve for B, and then check and see if these work, okay? Okay? So we're finding the least number of AR books. Okay. And then our last multiple choice, number 17, which of the following inequalities does not have the solution? Y, and this is our bar notation that we were talking about in class, y greater than 3, okay? So here's a hint, solve for y, and which one doesn't match the answer given. And when I say solve for y, I want you to solve A, B, C, and D for y. And then you're going to tell me which one of those answers don't match this. Okay? And whichever one doesn't match that, that's going to be the correct choice for number 17. So we're trying to find the one that does not have this solution right here. Okay? And that's number 17. We've already done our short answer, so that's the end of the multiple choice part. Again, if you got any questions, please raise your hand and get Coach Ed's attention. Okay? Thank you, and good luck.